everyone, and welcome back to my channel Ishika's Space. If you really like the video, please like, share and subscribe. So let's start with the chapter Planets and Solar System. Children, you all know that there are 9 planets in the solar system, and actually the sun is the biggest heavenly body that we see in the sky. And sun is not the planet, my dear students. Sun is actually the star which is very close to the earth. That is why sun appears to be little large as compared to the stars which is there in the sky. So now next we will study that sun is also one kind of star. As you can see, stars are there in the sky. Sun is a huge ball of fire, huge ball of gases which is there in the sky, which gives us heat and light. Now children, let's look that we should never look at the sun directly. Why? Because the UV rays may harm our eyes. And this is the diagram which is shown in the screen is actually the solar system. And Earth is the only planet where life exists. In class also I had explained you that there are total 8 planets in the solar system, out of which Earth is the only planet where life exists. You can see the sun is in between and all the planets are there in the orbit which revolves around the sun. In the orbit, all the planets revolve. This circle part which is shown in the diagram is actually the orbit. Okay, that the all the planets are faced towards the sun, and this is the correct sequence where all the planets are there. And you can see Mercury, then Venus, that is the Mercury is the first planet. Okay, then Venus is the second planet. In the Earth is the third planet where life exists, where we all are living. So Earth is the third planet. Then Mars is the fourth planet. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter is the fifth planet. Saturn is the sixth planet where there is a ring around. Uranus is the seventh, and Neptune is the eighth planet that is there in the solar system. So as of now, there are total 8 planets in the solar system, and see how the planets are revolving around the sun. In this manner only, these are the orbits, and the planets revolve around the sun to make it a perfect solar system. And see, all the planets are revolving in their own orbit. No planets have taken the form of any other orbit, and there is a huge sun which is a huge ball of fire. And Earth is the only planet, children, where life exists. Now you can see in the picture that different planets are moving around the solar system. How different planets, and see the orbit is there, and how different planets are moving around the solar system. Now children, what are satellites or moons of other planets? There are different satellites or moons of other planets. Earth is also having its own satellite, that is the a different part of the satellite. Okay, the heavenly body. And see how around the earth, how the moon is revolving. In a sun, the earth revolves. Okay, and moon revolves around the earth, and earth revolves around the sun. Planets and moons do not have their own light. And you know children, the planets and moons, they do not have their own light. Only the sun and the stars have their own light. And planets and moons do not have their own light. They take the light from the sun. Moon takes the light from the sun, and then it goes on with like that. Mercury, the very first planet from the sun, is what? It is Mercury. So, this is the closest planet. If it will be asked what is the closest planet, the closest planet to the sun is Mercury, and it is the smallest planet in the solar system. Okay, next we talk about Venus. Venus is the second planet from the sun and the brightest and the hottest planet. These are little more descriptions about the planets are given to you. So, Venus is the brightest and the hottest planet. Next, we will talk about the Earth, where we live. We all live. Only life is possible in the planet called Earth, and it is the third planet from the Sun, and it is the only planet we live on. and a unique planet because it has a life in it. And children, Earth is also called the blue planet. When it will be asked to you, you have to say that Earth is the blue planet. Next, children, we will talk about the fourth planet, that is the Mars. Mars is also called the rocky planet because it looks like red. So, it is called a red planet also, and it is a rocky planet. The fifth planet is the Jupiter, which is the largest planet in the solar system. Okay. Saturn next is sixth planet is Saturn, which is the biggest after Jupiter. After Jupiter, the next biggest planet is Saturn, which has a ring around it. Okay. Next is Uranus. Uranus is the seventh planet in the solar system. And children, it is very, very, very cold. Life is not possible in this planet because it is far away from the sun. And Uranus also has a ring around it. Next is Neptune, which is the eighth planet of the solar system, far away from the sun. Very cold, very cold. These planets are, children, very, very cold. Now, if you really like the video, please like and share and subscribe the channel.